good start for Illinois. 19-7 the lead. They've been getting a ton of points in the paint. 14 of their 19 have come from inside.
They've done a great job attacking the basket. They established Tomislav Ivičić early on. He's got 8 points already.
That's the second three-pointer of the day for Illinois. From their Mr. Do-Everything. Up ahead to the coach's son. Spinelli out to Troy McCoy Jr. And Chicago State keeping it alive, which has been a struggle for them this season. That three-pointer falls. It's Jalen Forrest, and he is going to become a fan favorite here as well. And he dishes in the corner. Brad Underwood is perfectly fine with his shooters struggling. His advice to them is to just keep shooting. And Ben Humrickhouse was telling me about it. He said, yeah, it's actually kind of awesome I've been struggling because that means a ton of makes are coming my way.
Yeah, that floor just opens up. You establish yourself inside. Really brought it on that end of the floor. I would say he's their leader. Yakachonis has been their go-to guy in the clutch, but Kylan Boswell was their leader.
He drives the paint, dishes out to Riley, swinging around to Ivičić, who can hit a three, as he does there. Yakachonis will inbound, not a shooting foul. Ivičić already with 11 points. Out to the star freshman Yakachonis, who hit the game winner last week. Teams ranked in the top 25.
This morning, that offense is about getting fouled and getting to the offensive rebounds. And Illinois, all rebounds, all those guys are attacking the glass. They might have one player get back, but for the most part, they're sending guys to the glass.
That is a drought ender for Chicago State. This program, this is their 10th of 12 straight games away from home.
And this is not a team that you want to see when you're in a slump. The Illini.
Exactly.
And it does such a great job the first half of his freshman campaign.
The freshman checked into the game, number 7, Will Riley. Started off the year marvelously with 31 points in his first game. A little bit of a scoring struggle since then. Yakachonis wanting a foul as he lays it in.
Just not many guys have, and as a freshman, at his size at 6'6", 210 pounds or so, such a tough cover.
Open look for Spinelli, and he hits that. Nice start to Spinelli. That's
their top team 3 or 4 times a week. He was going up against the ball to spin off guys, to find a way to get a shot off. He struggled. Now getting to the free throw line is really important for him.
17 points a game and drilling threes at a 54% clip. NBA scouts are still watching. Brad Underwood was telling us one of the things that they love about him is his ability to get to his spot. That they're not as concerned as there's a nice layup.
Yeah, he got to his spot.
The point's not coming and the shot's not falling.
Look at 6'9", and how he wheels and deals and that spin drop step, it's very impressive.
We really needed it, and so it's been beautiful. Purdue basketball reached out from Riverdale, Illinois.
For him to stick to that, and then I just loved his approach. I saw it in the summer, I saw it in the fall.
Here comes Illinois already at the half-century mark.
High-low again.
Johnson, he's got 9. It's in the first half. So you joked about me bringing up the 112 points as their season high in a game, but...
You brought it up 3 minutes into the game.
I was pretty confident. Ivičić with a friendly roll, and he's already up to 15 points.
League, he's played at a very high level for some years now, and it's allowing this adjustment to college basketball be much easier than for most.
Look at the ball movement, setting up Ivičić for another three-pointer, his second of the day, his 19th of the season, and Illinois.
Davis having some action. You got Ben Humrickhouse as your 5, Will Riley at the 4, or Davis at the 4. Smaller group here.
It's a turnaround for Troy McCoy. This is going to be 22. Nice outlet. 30 seconds left in an absolutely dominant first half for the Fighting Illini. Again, a season high in first half points for them. Final home non-conference game of the year for them. They do still have
Duke. Nice pass.
Jake Davis in the corner, and Illinois got 60 right at the buzzer. Trey White, who scored double-digit points in 3 consecutive games. White has 6 in the first half. With 5 on the shot clock, Humrickhouse drills a three-pointer.
But he's an elite shooter. and you love to see one go down for him.
Turnover again for the Illini. Humrick House misses that one, but there's Boswell with an easy lay-in. Get rebounds because Humrick House boxed out his guys so well. So even though the stats aren't necessarily there for Humrick House, there's a reason he keeps getting so much playing time.
And he's the one boxing out, allowing these guards to get to the glass as well.
Spinelli in a 1-on-4 drive. That one goes.
Nice. Shaquille O'Neal came here, was the Assembly Hall, and took a loss.
Pro character was pretty good defender for them. Look at Yakachonis driving and finishing.
Illinois will switch a lot on the perimeter. Typically, Ivisic stays home, protects the paint.
Shot clock at 1 when the shot goes up and in for Noble Crawford.
You show the ball, show it high, especially get an edge on the defender. Very nice move.
Ivisic is hitting threes. That's his 3rd of the day. Which again is one of the things Illinois does so well on this.
Got a lot of energy, enthusiasm into this building. That hasn't had that much success on the court, and it's been fun to see and be a part of this team.
And moving forward, but also just about their schedule in general. I mean, there's a lot of coaches who would try to get out of that rivalry game because the Big Ten is so good. Boy, does that make the holidays different.
Yeah, don't get rid of that game. I mean, you know, Christmas dinner, the presents are better. You name it, man. You win that game, and you know what? I never experienced a loss.
He is a 75% free throw shooter. And you are...
He's just at another level than me.
Well, we saw Johnson climb another level on that swat, but here's Boswell with the left hand.
Riley, you know, despite shooting struggles, he's got a high motor. I know he picked up a foul there, but really hustled to get back on defense. See Kylan Boswell there. It showed in that Tennessee game to play a team.
The last one coming 5 years ago when Ayo Dosunmu went off.
Both those records, I think, are in jeopardy to some degree here today. Still learning as a young player.
Booth with the rebound right there. This is a guy who's a sophomore, transferred from Notre Dame, but he started 19 games last year for the Fighting Irish. Oh, look at Yakachonis.
His understanding of the game, his ability to shoot it, pass it, get to the paint.
Crawford with a rainbow 3. Of course, an Illini fan's going to keep watching to see stuff like the records. But also, you know what you're getting with Yakachonis. You know what you're getting with Ivisic. This is a chance to see another great shot.
Defense's arms, I mean, just such an advanced feel. And again, a young man that's played at a high level, has played against pros for some years now. If he was ready for college basketball, I don't know if college basketball is ready for him, though, Mike.
They say he's an incredibly hard worker, very businesslike in his mentality. Comes to the gym early, stays late. Lawhorn with a mid-range. Most in the history of this great program, coming in overtime. That's a brutal stretch for a power conference team in the month of December.
And you could tell Coach Underwood loves it.
He does.
He loves it. He said, we want to face adversity. We want to get knocked down. We want to see what these guys are made of.
Starts in just a matter of days for them.
And they've seen a lot of different looks as well. Especially we talked about their ball screen, heavy offense. We've seen
in East Lansing.
And they're going to get a taste for this West Coast trip.
Right.
Who's going to compete for the Big Ten title, in my opinion. A very good group. That West Coast trip will be different than what these guys have had.
Right.
You stay out there for a little while.
Oh, look at Gibbs Lawhorn.
I think he'll get there this season. He just does too many things too well to not.
Spinelli having a great game, 18 points.
I love Morez Johnson's feel for, he could sense the pressure, making himself available. Great ball movement there.
100 points for Illinois. Their season high is 112. Spinelli inside, he's got 20. Just a few days from now, I should play Big Ten play resumes. There to
dominate that paint, both penetrating, but also especially on the offensive glass.
They average 45 rebounds a game. That's 10 to shoot. Crawford fires. That's the 9th three-pointer for Chicago. Riley shot offline. And Gibbs Lawhorn with the steal. Outlet ahead to Boswell. He's got 18 points.
Nice no-look pass.
Oh, Gibbs Lawhorn with the slam of the year for Illinois.
Looking at these records, but also Kylan Boswell still on the floor. Maybe trying to get that triple-double. That'll help him.
Checking into the game is number 24, Keaton Kuchar. He's a redshirt junior. Also number 5, A.J. Red for the Illini. In college, only 40 minutes of action.
There it is.
Kuchar
There it is.
does it! Kylan Boswell, a triple-double for the Again, Boswell, a fan favorite, a team favorite, a charming guy.
1 minute remaining.
Damask, another guy who transferred into Brad Underwood's program and rest up over the New Year's. Take a New Year's Eve flight out to the West Coast to restart up conference action January 2nd against Oregon.